this article says, how do you find a girlfriend if you are a nerd? And
you find another nerd.
Point blank fucking period. Because, like, there's this big fucking misconception that, oh, you know, the nerdy guy, he's never gonna get the girl and the blah, 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 blah.
That's not true.
Right? And I'm like, bro, do you not realize that nerdy women exist? Like, is this just a fact of life that literally every person in, like, everywhere just seems to overlook? They're like,
Listen, my man won me over with a fucking Skyrim reference. It's as simple as that.
And that's the thing, like, it has to resonate with the person. And, like, the first comment says, being a nerd is not the issue. Being a socially incompetent, hygienically challenged, misogynistic nerd is, though. Yeah. I know a few of those, yeah. Because, like,
it's unfortunate.
It would be different if these were, like, mostly stereotypes, but if you've ever gone to an anime convention before, you know that for some reason, cleanliness is just, it's an afterthought whenever these motherfuckers get in public, and I don't understand why.
Okay, I'm gonna say this, and it's not me being a bitch and not me being mean, but stereotypes exist for a reason.
Yes, and
someone didn't wake up one day and said, oh, such and such is this and this, because they just wanted to say it. There were things that happened up until that point that convinced them that that certain specific person or group or whatever was that certain way.
Honestly.
That's all I'm saying.
But yeah, like, it's exactly as you said, like, there is truth rooted in every single stereotype. And, like, when people say, oh, nerds are gross, or nerds are disgusting, they smell bad, and all that stuff, it's like, that's probably because, you know, there is a big chunk of the demographic that do fit that description.
Yeah, unfortunate.
And, like,
I mean, some of us are just depressed.
But that's the thing, though, like, if you are at an anime convention where there's gonna be thousands of like-minded people, you would think that you're like, okay, I'm here to have a good time, I'm gonna make sure that I'm, you know, looking good, I'll make sure that I'm fresh and ready to fucking mingle with the people. You don't go to an anime convention smelling like an entire swamp. Like, you just don't do that.
Right.
Because, like, not only do you need to, you know, have some courtesy for the others around you, but have the courtesy for yourself as well. Self-respect goes a long way. And, like, of course, I'll say this a million bajillion times, like, I met my wife at an anime convention. Like, if it wasn't for going to conventions and actually going where the people are, I would have never had the opportunity to meet her. So I cannot stress it enough. If you are looking for a specific type of person, you need to go where the people are. If you want to meet somebody who's into sports and bar hopping, guess what? You're gonna have to go to the fucking bar.
Right.
If you're looking for a nerd, you have to go to nerdy places to find them. Bro.
Like, you can find me sniffing books in the bookstore.
Literally, bro. Go
because I like the smell of books, bro.
Go to the manga section in Barnes & Noble, fucking Books A Million, whatever. Literally every time I've shopped for the newest fucking Chainsaw Man or whatever have you, there's always some nerdy chick sitting in the floor with a stack of manga, and she's getting caught up on all her shit. Like,
yep. So we can't afford to buy it, but we could go there and read it for free.
Listen, back in high school, that's what it was about. We'd take our $5, go get us a fucking frappe or something, go grab a stack of manga, and then you just sit in the back, read that shit, and just have a grand old time. Because every week the new volumes will come out, so every weekend you got a whole new list of shit to fucking read and absorb and all that shit. And there's always someone in there doing that. I can't stress it enough. You have to go where the people are, dog. It's not rocket science. And, like,
yes, it is.
Apparently. And, like,
for some people, it's harder for other people. Like, if it wasn't for like, take, you know, Matthew and I for example. If it wasn't for him literally taking the initiative to talk to me, I can almost guarantee you that we would not be where we are at today. Because I would, been like, oh, well, whatever,
Exactly. And that's like one of the main things about like the nerdy women is that they're not very outright with the things that they're into. They're like very low key about it, but they're always in the right place. So they might be in the right place, but they're still being kind of incognito. So until fucking like initiate, 9 times out of 10, they're not even gonna think that you want to fucking talk to them in the first place.
Well, I was gonna say, if Harris teeter's the right place, then okay.
Listen.
At least for my love story, anyway.
Like I say, sometimes, I mean, we can't really speak on being at the right place at the right time because that kind of goes for all interactions. But you're going to increase your chances of finding that person if you go where the people are. It could be just as simple as you saw that chick that has a fucking Naruto shirt on and you like Naruto, so just from that fucking description alone, you see that she has a Naruto shirt on. That is already like a green flag in that person's book. Like, you already know something that they're into. Start the conversation with that. Don't do the hey, how you doing, how was your day, because whether it's in a DM or in person, small talk fucking sucks. Like, always. But if you approach with a topic, even if you're DMing somebody, if you approach with a topic, that's gonna hit it off a whole lot better than hey, hello, what's up, how you doing? And if they got an anime shirt on, ask them about that. Be like, oh, who's your favorite Naruto character? It's gonna be awkward at first because every random interaction is, but at least if you're approaching with a likable topic, then they're more inclined to talk to you.
Yeah, well, just like the other day, I had a guy chase me down in the gas station. I was getting Wendy's, actually. And he chased me down literally just to tell me that he liked my Hunter x Hunter baseball jersey, the blue Kilo one that I have. Like, from across, like, I started out in the gas station side of it and walked all the way down to Wendy's, and he followed me from one side of that store to the other just to tell me he liked my shirt.
Ain't no way.
Y'all was like, oh, thanks, random person who followed me. Please stop following me.
Right now that also goes
like, I got it from box lunch. You can get one there.
You're like, bro, I can point you in the right direction, but that's about all I can do for you, boss.
I'm like, I'm just trying to get some food, brother. I have another, 4 hours until I get home.
Right, and now, as far as initiating that second step, that's when it can be just a little bit tricky because, me personally, I am very attentive to body language, and that's only because I have so many introverts in my life. And so, whenever we're going through the motions, we're in places or stuff like that, like, I need to be able to notice that shift in their attitude just so that if I see, oh, she's not comfortable here anymore, and I'm like, hey, do you want to go? Like, we can fucking get out of here. Just stuff like that. Oh, you mean
like at the that party where the kid got dropped on his head? That one? Is that what we're speaking about?
Not in particular, but that is a pretty good example. Because
I was violently uncomfortable.
Listen, I can tell because usually, we're pretty close, but we're usually just kind of chilling. We might be like, doing like little frou-frou shit, whatever. But when you're like actively fucking like hugging my leg, trying to be as small as possible,
no!
I'm like, oh, you really are ready to go.
Yeah, no, it was not a vibe. It was not a vibe.
It was given.
And I haven't been back since to that place, in case anybody's wondering. I have not been back, nor do I plan on ever going back.
Right, like it was giving scared cat hissing in a corner energy.
Yeah, that's about where I was at. I was like, take me home. I know I could walk home, like it's right up the road, but like I need you to come with me.
Right, but like we should probably go, and I'm like, all right, peace, love, and chicken grease to all of you motherfuckers in here, but we're just gonna go this way, and yeah, have a good whatever it is that you're doing right now.
I'm gonna head out.
Oh, now, let's get into this WikiHow article, How to Get a Girlfriend as a Nerd. Step 1, make yourself irresistible. Act confident. Let me tell you something that they wouldn't hate more.
A cocky son of a bitch is something I can't, I think we've had multiple conversations when it comes to me and like the way people present themselves. This also goes back to the same person we were literally just fucking talking about.
Yes, like there is a way to be confident, but it is very hard to pull off on the forefront.
Confidence is fine. Like, if you feel good about yourself and, you don't have like body dysmorphia or self-esteem issues, that's fine. But do not walk around like you walk on fucking water and you're, God's gift to the fucking earth, because you're not. And somebody will literally put you in your place. It may not happen for a while, but it will happen.
Because there is a fucking razor thin line between confidence and arrogance. And like, when you don't know which side of that line you're standing on, you should probably reel it in. Because it's easy to take that confidence and bleed it over into arrogance. Like, you can be confident in yourself and love yourself without projecting it in a negative way. Like, oh my god, I'm the best fucking thing since sliced bread. Yeah, why don't you go out on a date with me? Look at me, I got a fucking six-pack and I'm fucking strong. I got muscles, I'm big, I'm brawny. Like, they don't give a fuck about none of that. Because when it comes to the vast majority of women, if they like your personality, then they'll like whatever body comes with it.
But that's what I'm saying, because let me tell my man, listen, literally just today, like, it was probably 12:15, I remember, because he walked in the bedroom and, he has his work clothes on, which is like, black, they're not dress pants, but they're nice black pants. I think they're Aeropostale or some shit like that. And he had his dress shirt on, and his dress shirt was unbuttoned, and his pants were unbuttoned, and I was like, God damn, look at him. I was like, you ain't going to work, like, close that door. And he's like, looking at me, and he's like, why are you looking at me like that? And I'm like, I don't know, I just think you're hot. And he was like, I am uncomfortable. And I'm like, but you're hot, so shut up.
Oh, and that's another thing, like, but y'all are like already fucking in love and shit, so every tiny little gesture, like,
I just like looking at him.
Literally, like, you could just be laying on the bed, fucking no bra on, just chilling. You just glance over and it's like, goddamn.
But literally, I'm like, God damn, that's who I'm sleeping next to.
Literally.
Hello.
They'd be like, I'm just sitting here. And it's like, bro, like, when the titties be titting, you know what I mean. Oh, let's see. Number 2, take care of yourself and your appearance. Now that one is universal.
Yeah, I mean, everybody needs to practice basic hygiene.
Yeah,
guys, just because you can't smell you doesn't mean that other people can't smell you. You are nose blind. You are nose blind. Okay, it's a thing. Please. Right. Take a shower. I understand, like I said, depression. I get it. Totally get it. Take a shower.
Right? Because it's like, we are not wild animals. Don't do that. Oh, women love my natural musk. It's like, no, you smell like the underside of a moldy onion. Like, go take a fucking shower.
There's a difference between natural musk and bitch you stank.
Yeah, and I can't stress that enough. Like, a clean
natural
sweat,
musk.
Yeah, like a clean sweat is so good. Like, whether it's a man or a woman, that's why I'm like, a clean person is a nice smelling person 100% of the time. Yeah,
like, and some of us, I hate to say it, some of us can go longer without showering than others.
Yeah. I mean, but not every person has that luck. And don't just assume you have that luck.
Yeah, don't assume.
Right? Because you'll be like, oh yeah, I can go a week and a half without showering and I smell fine. It's like,
are you sure?
Right? Because I'm like, bro, not like, I don't understand the people who like don't like showers, I'm like, hot water feels fucking great.
Literally.
I will stand in there for a fucking, I'll take all the hot water. Yes. Yes, that is mine. Put it back.
Look, if I could do it, anybody could do it. That's all I'm saying. Because I don't people at all. Like, you can ask him. I don't people at all.
Well, like I say, there's
the
a certain...
that I was able to find somebody and get married is a feat. And, you know, and he wasn't introduced to me by anybody that I know. It's a goddamn miracle.
Well, it's not like you're a troll hanging underneath the fucking, the bridge or something. You are a cute woman, so there's that. You have that going for you. Feeling it and being it are two different things. Even if you may not feel cute that day, that doesn't mean you're not cute. So yeah, there's that. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and close this. And we have all of our social media links down there in the dibbly below. So yeah, check us all out and, you know, do follows and stuff. Also, there's telling them down there. So if you want to ask questions, you go ahead and do that. You ask literally whatever the fuck you want to, because we're going to get into all that.